Happy Sunday at 4 weeks out. I just got out of bed. I'm still in my pajamas and the lighting might be a little weird, but that's okay. I slept pretty well. I didn't sleep in as long as I would have liked, but that's okay. I'm feeling really good and rested. Sundays are my full rest days, my only rest day of the week. So no cardio, no lift, really just getting in my steps and prioritizing stretching, recovering, and getting my body in a good spot for the week ahead. So that is what today will consist of mostly. I'm gonna go meet a friend for coffee and a walk and spend some time outside, enjoy the sunshine. Yeah, and that's really it. I have a posing call with my coach this morning too, my posing coach, Kayla. I am so excited to meet with her and just get more feedback, continue to refine my routine, and feel really confident in my posing because that is such an important part. So that'll be really awesome. And then I'm also gonna document my meals for today. So Sunday is a low food day. So just to kind of show how I'm making meals work with my macros and how I'm spreading my macros out through the day. So that will be fun. And then probably a little bit of an update on show things. So like what I've purchased, booked, what I still need to get, and just everything to prepare for my first show. So gonna enjoy this Sunday. I am feeling really happy and thankful and just excited for another day in prep. All right, this is the finished product. I have an egg white pancake omelet situation sweetened with stevia and pink salt, topped with cinnamon, sunflower butter, blueberries, the cinnamon cereal whey drip protein, and more pink salt. As part of my full day of eating, I am going to have probably like a third of this, but this is so good. It's my favorite flavor. All right, for meal 2, my breakfast, we have another egg white omelet situation, this time with 2 ounces of ground turkey that I seasoned kind of like breakfast sausage, and then air fried zucchini and avocado on top. Underneath, I also have some shredded lettuce and green Cholula just to help with volume and flavor. And then I have a side of Honeycrisp apple. And that is breakfast. I just got back from meeting one of my friends for coffee. It was really good to catch up with her, and then I popped by Target afterwards to grab some stuff to make a fun cocktail. Actually, for Friday, one of my friends is hosting a housewarming party, and the theme is Chicago themed like food and drinks. So I got some stuff to make a fun cocktail, which I'm excited for, so that everybody else can enjoy it. Obviously, I'm not drinking right now. I do have my lime LaCroix that I am drinking currently, so that has been kind of like one of my prep hacks. LaCroix and Zevias, either the root beer or the cream soda ones, have been like my treat to look forward to. Walking back from Target, I was definitely feeling the low energy, not even like particularly hungry or anything like that, but just like tired, like couldn't really focus. just like really fatigued and starting to feel the low food. But now that I'm back and have some water, I'm feeling better. So I'm going to just hang out for a little bit longer. I'm gonna FaceTime one of my friends and catch up with her, and then I'm going to have lunch, which I'm very excited for. Hello. I wanted to share another little, I guess, like prep hack that I've been using to get my water in. So right now I'm drinking a little over a gallon and a half, or not a gallon and a half, a little bit over a gallon every day. And I used to be a really big water drinker, and I don't know, it's just been a little bit more of a struggle recently. So something that really helps are these Stir water enhancer drops. This one is strawberry watermelon. I love it. And then I just got fruit punch from the store today, so I'm excited to try that. But they are sweetened with stevia, and so that helps a lot with not causing any like digestion issues or bloating or things like that, because sometimes artificial sweeteners can do that. So these are fantastic. And then yes, I look forward to my LaCroix and my Zevias every day as well, and all of those things help a ton with getting my water in. Sorry if it is loud, my air fryer is on. But something else kind of unexpected and funny that's happened to me during prep is my taste buds like truly have changed. I would see people talking about how their tastes or like preferences change during prep, and I didn't really believe it, or like I guess I just didn't really understand the full extent. I'm there. I never used to be a hot sauce person ever, and like was such a baby to spice, and now I have some sort of hot sauce almost at every single meal. I'm out of my current like absolute favorite right now, but the one that I also really like is this Cholula green pepper. So I just put that on some cut up romaine lettuce, kind of like as a salad dressing situation. But my absolute favorite is the Cholula chili garlic. It is so good, not very spicy, but the flavor is just like perfect. My grocery store has been out of it, so this is a good second option, but that's just also been one of those like unexpected kind of funny things that's happened to me during prep. Okay, for my meal 3, I have some baked chicken breast, air fried zucchini, red bell pepper, and asparagus, and some avocado. And I'm just gonna make these little like lettuce wraps with them, probably put some hot sauce on them. And I've just been really liking that as a little bit of a switch up to my normal salad bowl. Okay, I'm back. It is almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to make my last meal of the day soon, make my dinner. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with, I guess like food focus, or like how I've been feeling so far in prep as it pertains to meals and eating, and just adjusting as your calories are dropping throughout the process. I think the thing that has been the most surprising for me is how healthy I feel like my relationship with food has been throughout this whole process. I definitely am somebody who has a history with maybe not like the healthiest eating habits at times or different phases in my life. And since starting work with my coach back in January of this year, my relationship with food overall has been the healthiest that it's ever been. And I attribute that to really that like foundational work that I did with him before we even started a prep. So before prep, I did a 12-week muscle building phase just to try to get my calories in a really good spot, get my muscle density increased, and make sure that my body was as healthy as it could be before we started prep. And I think during that time, my entire relationship and just like view of food really transformed, as dramatic as that sounds. I no longer have some of the maybe unhealthy tendencies or like behaviors that I've previously experienced with food, whether it being super food focused or like having a restrictive mentality and that causing you just to like want something even more, not feeling guilty or like obsessive around food, anything like that. And especially now as I'm in the depths of prep, like people ask me all the time what I'm really excited to have post show, or like what my cravings have been, or things like that. And honestly, like I'm excited to have more freedom whenever it comes to meals and eating and enjoying like things that I love. Like I do enjoy sweets and you know, a variety of food, but I'm not fixated on it, and I'm not like obsessed with the idea of my post-show meal or like what snacks can I have once my show's over. I think I've been really just like neutral to foods that I can't have during prep, mostly because it's a choice. Like I follow a macros meal structure, I guess. Like I don't follow a meal plan. My coach just gives me macros and I fit in it what I choose, and that food is food that's going to nourish me and that's going to fuel my body and make me feel my best, because that's what I want to be giving myself right now. And I think just kind of like that mindset shift is really powerful, and it lets you not feel those like feelings of missing out on food or like being deprived of something that you can't have. So that's honestly been a really pleasant surprise, because I definitely had concerns of like, oh no, what if I go into a prep and I get really deep into my deficit and like all I can think about is food or what I'm gonna have after my show, and just have kind of an unhealthy mindset around it. Oh, there was a fly. And that hasn't been the case at all, which has been so just like kind of a feeling of relief and comfort in knowing that post show, hopefully it's not like a really you know, intense experience reversing out of the show, because that is something that a lot of people struggle with. And I think especially if you've had, you know, relationship issues with food in the past, then that can definitely be a fear of like getting to an unhealthy place post show, and just having a challenging experience reverse dieting and bringing your calories back up and getting your hormones balanced and all of the things that go into a post show and a reverse diet. So super grateful to my coach for setting just like foundational meal things, like principles, if you will. And I don't know, I think the style of his coaching, the way that we frame food, the way that I have been really intentional about thinking about food and like not letting myself fixate on what I can or can't have, but really being focused on what I choose to give my body right now. I'm just really grateful for all of it, and where it's put me at so far. It definitely makes the process easier when I don't have those, you know, intense feelings or thoughts around food, I'm sure. So grateful for that, and just continuing to do the work to keep as healthy of a mindset as I can. And yeah, I am going to start making dinner, and I will show you guys what that is when it's done. Okay, this is my last meal, meal 4. I have some air fried tilapia seasoned with salt, onion powder, and paprika, air fried sweet potatoes, and then some cut up romaine with that hot sauce that I just showed, and a little bit of avocado.
I just finished up my dinner. It was delicious. I am now gonna go downstairs and walk on the treadmill for probably like 10 or 15 minutes just to wrap up my step count, but also to help with digestion. So, walking after meals is a huge help whenever it comes to digestion and just helping your food settle in after a meal. So, highly recommend trying it out if you haven't. It is about 8:30 and I am getting ready to go to bed to wake up bright and early tomorrow to start my week with a leg day and a cardio session. So I'm gonna hope that I can get some good sleep. I was going to do an update on prep things, like what I've purchased so far, kind of just like checklist items, but I did not get to that, so that will have to come in my next documentation of this journey. But I'm just feeling really grateful and excited for another day tomorrow.